Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo. Let me check and see if I'm live and if I'm coming through clearly. TG, if you're listening. Screw you. Hate black people. Please don't clip that. Alright. Alright, mic check. TG, if you're listening. Screw you. Hate black people. Please don't clip that. Alright. So two things. I need to figure out how to plug in my mic. What? I know, I heard you down with the sickness. Down with the sickness. Mic check. Can't see shit. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights because I'm ugly and now I can't see nothing. Sounds good. Add audio source. Microtone Real Tech. Check. Now let's see how it sounds. Sounds good. Add audio source. Microtone Real Tech. Check. Now let's see how it sounds. Sounds good. Add audio source. Stop the echo, damn it. I look like a noob out here. Bruh, where is the freaking camera? This shit's crazy, y'all. There we go. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Hopefully that mic sounds better. Let me double check. Double check. Double check. There we go. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Hopefully that. Alright. Thought I would go live for a little while this morning, just for a few minutes. I have no idea if this mic's working or not. We're about to find out. Desktop audio, audio input capture, mic aux. Hello? 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 Alright, maybe that sounds better. Let me check one more time and then I'm gonna get the stream started. King Edgar, where are you at, dude? I know it's like 7 a.m. EST, but come on. Hello? 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 Alright, that sounds better. Let me check one more time and then I'm gonna get the stream started. Alright, that's not any better. Anyway, screw it. So, I am in the middle of a poker game. My truck ran out of gas yesterday, so I gotta go pick up my truck. I've been editing a video together on RWT. That video should be out shortly. Also, I got another video in the works on different coins that I'm looking at, but I wouldn't watch that one, to be honest. It's just me just talking crap. And, but you can watch this one, because this one might be a heater. This one might be a heater. And do you know why? Make sure I don't have the website in the picture. Because I am almost on the money, on the bubble of this $5, 500 guaranteed mystery bounty. So the way a mystery bounty works is if you gotta knock somebody out. Normally, when you knock somebody out, you get their half of their bounty money. Everybody starts with like a certain amount, and then if they knock someone out, they like accumulate it. But mystery bounty doesn't matter how much they have or any of that. It's random. You knock somebody out, you're gonna get a mystery bounty, and the mystery bounties on this one are up to $75. So, and it's a $5 buy-in. So let's see what the cash, what we would make if we cash. Speaking of cash, I'm about to cash this out real quick. Rune chat. What the rucker?
These are always in my back pocket, literally. In my back pocket, in my purse, in my diaper bag. Opposed to conventional beef sticks that you can get on the market, these are grass-fed, grass-finished, which is so important because it makes them higher in glutathione, higher in omega-3, which is obviously going to be better for you. But on top of that, they're such a game changer for helping you support your blood sugar balance throughout the day, which is so important for hormone balance. So these are always my go-to. Right now, you can get 30 beef sticks for $36, which is a great deal.
I got this old thing and the bill from the store where I got it. Figured you could beat it with a better deal than one of these big boys.
Man, it doesn't work that way.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill for a better deal.
You don't know that?
Let's move along here to Mr. Moderator Extraordinaire, Michael G. It's been a while. What do you? So you're playing 2-5 at Parks? Is that right?
2-5.
Yeah.
No, 9-handed.
All right, 9-handed. How deep are you? This is a 1K buy-in max, right?
1 crate buy-in.
Yep.
So the villain's effective stack is 800.
In today's live stream, I want to give you guys a quick update on the trade plans I have for the month of October. Our plan has been very simple so far. We want to stick with large caps and don't over-rotate into new coins, into low caps too soon. As the altcoin season is still early, so we want to get the for sure gains first. In the large caps, in the top 10, top 20s, before we move on to the high risk ones. This also has the side benefit of keeping most of the gains, even when the market becomes choppy, like what we have seen last week. So in today's video, I want to give you a full overview of the current coins that I am holding for the month of October for altcoin season. Mainly focusing on the large caps. I'll show you a few that have actually dipped quite a bit and printed a new low. So now they present another entry opportunity with a clear invalidation. And I'll show you two new bags that you guys already know that I have. So World Liberty and Aster. I have positions in both of these, and I will be putting them into trading bots. World Liberty is already in the trading bot portfolio. I'll be opening up a Aster trading bot as well with a very conservative range to take advantage of the trading volume in the next couple months. Okay, that's on the agenda for today. Let's get started. So, first things first, I want to set the stage for October. So two major bullish points for October. Number one is the upcoming FOMC meeting on October 29th. This is directly coming from the Fed's calendar. And there is now a 99% chance we're getting another rate cut by October 29th. It's confirmed. The only 1% difference here is that if we get a double cut. So it's just like that I have broken down right after the FOMC event 2 weeks ago, where we looked into the dot plot, which were the Fed governor's official votes for the projected interest rates to be by the end of the year. And that showed us that they needed to cut rates at least one time, most likely 2 times by the end of the year. And we only have 2 more rate cuts.
If this guy
So
checks,
that's it.
I'm going to bet half pot. Hopefully get folds around the table. And hopefully my ace high is good if I get a call. Or maybe they have a 4 and they're going to ship it all in over me. And it's GG. Because I ain't calling that. What you think this is? You heard?
It was very simple to make this call. And now you see people are just starting to realize, okay, we are getting more cuts. It's not just one time. So here is a quick summary that I put out this morning.
I might call this one.
October 29th rate cut has a 99% chance of happening now. But most people are still from the last FOMC meeting, and they said, okay, this is a non-event. They just don't know that we are going to have 2 more bullish events for the next 2 FOMCs. So I don't think many people have priced this in yet. Okay. The other point to stay bullish on is...
Go ahead and ask me, Will, why would you call that one person, right? Because he has like 20 big blinds left, 88,000. He was on the big blind in a 5-way pot. So he's in there with anything. So yeah, big blind, he could have anything. And if he had like a piece of that, even a 6, he would go all in. And yeah, so I was going to call anything from him if he shoved. But other than that, it was a fold.
Seasonality. So you guys already know, like October 1st, a lot of people are claiming, hey, like September is over and now October begins. So where does this October meme come from? It comes from the seasonality of Bitcoin's performance in October. Okay, so very important. The Bitcoin goes up in dollar value. Most altcoins will also go up in dollar to Bitcoin dominance, and when it comes to altcoins performance against Bitcoin, that's a separate discussion. You have to look at Bitcoin dominance seasonality and, for example, total 2 market cap, total 3 market cap compared to Bitcoin, and look at their seasonality to see if in this month, if we are going to have altcoins outperform Bitcoin. And I'll be honest with you, those stats point to October being a weaker month and November and December being more bullish months. That is true. So I'll show you that right now. Here you look at Bitcoin dominance, and you can apply the same seasonality indicator from TradingView. This is cool because it's an indicator. It applies to every single chart on TradingView. And I'm going to take away those. And here you see Bitcoin dominance tends to have an up month of about on average 5% in October. This is true. Just stats based on the last 10 years. Very simple. There's nothing to argue about here. And then in November and in December, they tend to be more down. On average, down 2% and another 2% in December. So what this shows us is Bitcoin dominance could do something like this for this month, and then for the 2 months after, do something like this, right? It goes up 5% and 2% back down, 2% back down like this. 5% up, 2% back down like this for 2 months. So this is why, there is this narrative going around that, oh, look, you got to sell your alts now, like October is bearish. I show you these 2 charts because I want to show you the full picture here. Yes, October typically is a corrective month for Bitcoin dominance, where altcoins might not outperform Bitcoin for this month. But think about what that means. It's not like it's a bearish month for Bitcoin. This will be the most bullish month on average for Bitcoin. So what does that mean for alts? It means alts will be bullish in dollar terms. They might not be bullish as much compared to Bitcoin for this month. That's true. But they will be bullish in dollar terms. So that's a big warning, and I think a big distinction that you have to make to yourself. Okay, today I was just answering this question just now. Unbent Knees, I'm not sure who this follower is, but he says, dude, where's the alt season, man? Everyone's talking about exit strategy and bear market. And I told him, we are literally in an alt season, but everyone just don't have the patience to hold and only want to ape in after the euphoria sets in. So the way I see it, okay, a lot of times in our chats on YouTube as well, people think Bitcoin dominance and altcoin season in different terms. The way I see altcoin season is when Bitcoin dominance trends down, and it's a good time to be holding altcoins versus Bitcoin. However, there are a lot of people out there who believe altcoin season is when altcoins only go up in dollar value, and that's when they think altcoin season is there. In reality, what are those scenarios that they're looking for? What they are looking for is actually a big market-wide rally that makes everything go up. And when do those happen? It's when Bitcoin pumps, isn't it? So imagine this. On average, Bitcoin goes up 21.5% in the month of October, and we are October 1st today. If we are at 138K, and this actually plays out like the average value for October for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is at 138K by the end of the month, what do you think happens to alts? ETH is gonna go up a lot. Solana is gonna go up a lot. XRP is gonna be up a lot. All the top 10s should have pumped. And chances are, if you held your alts, even the mid caps, they will be up. And probably they will be up more than the month of September, wouldn't it? Because the month of September, Bitcoin has been choppy. And if we have a smooth sailing up month for Bitcoin, you're also gonna pump. So depending on what you mean here, I think it's very important you have that discussion with yourself. What does altcoin season mean to you? If altcoin season means that it's that precise and you want to be optimally positioned in Bitcoin versus altcoins on a month-to-month basis, then yes, for October, it's better to be positioned in Bitcoin versus altcoins. Because on average, Bitcoin goes up, but Bitcoin dominance also goes up, which means altcoins go down, don't go up as much as Bitcoin for October. But if altcoin season means you want to randomly buy an altcoin that you just like, and you want the price to go up against dollar no matter what very easily, then October is the month to do that, isn't it? Like, there are so many people that just want to buy their favorite alt and have it go up without thinking too much. And this is the month to do that, because September has been choppy for Bitcoin and August has also been choppy for Bitcoin. So the month of October will probably be the easier time for your altcoin to go up versus Bitcoin. Sorry, not versus Bitcoin, versus dollar. So that's the main background I want to give you guys. Depending on what you mean in terms of altcoin season, you really have to position this month correctly. I think the safest bet, throw that all out of the window. For beginners, okay, the one, overarching theme for this month is to be bullish. Because most people can't make the distinction between, I want to hold majority in Bitcoin, I want to hold majority in Ethereum, or I want to hold majority in mid-cap, low-caps. They just want to know, should I buy this month or should I sell this month? And this month is the month to buy. It's not the month to sell. It's a bullish month. Because Bitcoin, on average, 9 out of 10 years went up. So don't be bearish this month. Don't overthink it and look at people's opinion on hey, altcoin season hasn't started, so I want to sell everything. No, don't do that. Stay bullish this month. I think that's super important. Very practical way of thinking about the market this month for beginners. Okay. That's all the background. Let's get into the specifics of altcoins that I'm looking at. And my main strategy right now is like this. I have basically tweeted this morning. So assuming Bitcoin dominance will drop further. Actually, I shouldn't have said this month. This quarter is more exact because by November, December, they will drop again. We want to focus on large caps and buy the ones that haven't pumped or are on retrace. And this week, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Stellar, Link, Hype, I believe Sui also have all good entries with clear invalidations. So let's just get into those trade setups right now. As usual, you can find all of my trade setups with the trading bots stuff link in the description. There's a tutorial. There is this tracking sheet where I have all the support and resistance ranges for the swing bots, lower range and upper range. And you can find the links to copy. So I'm going to show you right now. These are actually old, so I'm going to be updating these in real time today. So first of all, on Ethereum, the same range does apply again, where we have the lower range of 3350 and the upper range 4850, which is the previous all-time high. This is the range that our Ethereum bot is currently trading in, and this is quite good. This is honestly a very safe bet for this month to do well right here. I'm going to take away the seasonality here. Actually, where did it go? Hide this one. Here. Okay. So the range, basically like this, where you have, let's just have the wrong position. Let's say you entered right here, target the previous all-time high, and 3350, this lower range support right here. So support, resistance, very simple. Okay. Ethereum bot, I believe we already opened like back here, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. The main ones that I want to focus on that we haven't touched on for a while and are actually on big dips. So first of all, XRP actually is at a very interesting spot because look at these three recent lows. They are effectively triple bottoms, a local triple bottom. So if you're very aggressive, you can take something like this where you have a bot entered here, you target just the previous high, $3.50, and you use these lows as a stop loss like this. I don't think my bot is as aggressive as this that I have set up. Let me take a look really quick. This one here, 273, 448. Yeah, so my bot is a bit wider. It takes 273. No, actually the downside is here. So you can just directly use my settings. Yeah, so this low again got touched, but did not break below. So really good sign to see. I think XRP is at a really good spot. If you want to take an XRP position, whether that's to hold for the rest of the bull, or if you want to take a swing trade, you can just take it basically right here, target the stop loss below 273, and at least you can target the $3.50 high at the July high. Very simple. Oh, my recording stopped. Anyways, okay. Next, we have Solana. So Solana also just touched previous all-time high a little bit at 270 and didn't even go there and already saw a rejection. So the same bot is still in range that you can find right here, where we have the lower range at 155 and the upper range 260. It didn't get hit yet, so this bot is still open. You can actually take this trade right now by using the same range, and that looks like this, where we have the previous low below this here and targeting these highs. So currently it looks like this. Okay, so all of these are not optimal trades if you take this and you see, okay, you have a 0.62 risk to reward. However, these are bots. Because they are grid bots, the way that they're set up is the closer that they are towards the upper range, the take profit, the less that they will buy. So if you enter the Solana bot right now, it won't actually buy that much. It will only buy a little bit in proportion to how much more downside there is. And it will keep a lot more stables on the side to buy more should Solana continue to drop towards our support level at 160, which is it really helps you manage your position. Okay, next, really want to cover this one as well. So Link. Link is basically back to our initial entry. So looking at our Link entry, you see the start price that we opened Link spot at is at $23.94. Now it's $22.52. It's actually below there. The range I have is $10.90 and 52. So this is actually a very good level to be taking the Link trade, in my opinion. Assuming we're going to have a bullish month, the ranges are actually very wide on this, so you don't even have to think about it too much. Like this, kind of a trade. Where the previous low here needs to be respected, and we want to target the previous all-time high. Assuming that these highs will all be broken. So this high here and this recent high are not the top of this cycle, and we are going to break it. So at least we should hit the previous all-time high on Link. Okay, what else did we put? Yeah, we had Stellar. So Stellar, very similar chart to that of XRP actually. So this is the last time that we did an entry on Stellar. You see, here is our range. Bottom of the range, 36 cents. Top of the range, 62 cents. And currently, last price is at 39 cents. So we're actually very close to the bottom of the range. This is why it's one of the best charts you can trade right now for Stellar. Like this. This low at 36 cents. Briefly wick below. Very sharp bounce right here. So if you take this trade, it will look something like this now. It's actually a very tight downside. If you want, you can take 35 cents instead of 36. That gives you a little bit more leeway. And again, target the same 62 cents, which was the previous high from December last year. Okay, and then the two more large caps. So we have is Sui up here? Here. Sui. Here is our range for Sui. So lower range, $3.26. Right now, price is at $3.47. Again, very close to the low end range. And on the charts, looks something like this. The upside is the same. And now you can target these lows at, if you want to adjust it a bit, $3.08. I'm going to put all these updates in the trading log after the live stream. Same thing applies. We just need to change the range and the bot continues. And the good thing about the bot is that the last time that the Sui bot hit the lower price range of $3.26, which was right here. Okay, we used this low. This actually did wick below it. But what the bot is really well set up to do is that it doesn't sell it doesn't panic sell here. It just holds. So as long as we pick a good support level, look at what happens. The price reverses and the bot is back in range. We have the same exact position and it keeps taking advantage of the grid profit. So even though we started the price at $3.44 and right now the price is at $3.47, you see the trend P&L is basically zero because it's the same price level that we started at. We do have a profit already of 5%. This comes from the grid profit, the arbitrage. This is why the bots are actually super good when the market chops. So you start it, it drops, and then it comes back up to the same level. You haven't made money in the trend's price change, but in the arbitrage, you did make money. So this is a really good example here. Okay, lastly, just to show you guys that I'm really like impartial to Aster or Hyperliquid, I think Hyperliquid here is a good trade. Very much so because of this big drop. Hyperliquid over this last 2 weeks has seen such a big correction. Our previous bot got stopped out. If you used our hype bot before, you see the upper range was $50 and it stopped out. It hit the upper range and it exited. But now, since Hyperliquid went all the way to $58, almost $59, and it had this sharp correction to $40, we can use all of this range as a new trading bot, as a new trading range. So we set $59 as the upside, and you use these lows around $40, $39 as the downside. This is such a clear setup. Anyone can take this right now. And you don't even need to use the bot. If you want to bet on perp dexes, Hyperliquid is a good bet for a trade right now. I'm still not a big fan of holding it long term, but this is a really clean trade setup. You take a long, you have $39 as stop loss, you target previous all-time high at 59. Very simple. Simply because of the huge FUD and the fact that, you know, Hyperliquid really is still the #1 perp dex. Even though there are competitors, and even though I don't think they're really that special, they should at least go to the previous all-time high if the bull market is to continue. So I'm going to take this bot. I will set it up on Ponex using some of the profits that I can compound from some of the other bots, like on the AVAX bot and on the, which one is in profit? On the Doge bot, on the Sol bot, and I'll put them into the new Hype bot here. So I'll set this up along with the copy link and everything. I'll put them into the dashboard right after the live stream. Okay, last but not least, the two top 30 altcoins, top 40 altcoins that you guys know I have a bag of, and I do want to update you guys on. First of all is World Liberty. So World Liberty hasn't been doing much. That's a fact. It hasn't dumped. It hasn't, you know, gone to zero like so many people expect, but it also hasn't pumped. It's just really taking its time. And you guys remember this 20 cents level, we have reiterated multiple times on stream that this is very important. And clearly the teams think so as well, because 20 cents is the entry level that the treasury company, All 5 Sigma of World Liberty 5, their entry was 20 cents. So they really need to defend this, and they want to stay in the black or stay in profit for their treasury code. They want to have a positive and math. And this is very key. So that's why I think, even though, you know, there's so many public sale investors and the market was dumping, World Liberty didn't dump much. From the last time we covered it, I think it was like 21 cents. It did pump a bit. It pumped to 24 cents, and then it came down to just below 19 cents, and now it's 20.4 cents. Those are like 2% moves, less than 5% moves. So while this chart has ups and downs, if you actually measure this, this is not much movement at all. Let's take a price range. You see from the top to the bottom. That's okay, that's 20%. From the last time, yeah, my average entry was like 21. So from 21, if we discount this major pump, okay, this range, 15%. Yeah, so up moves less than 10%, down moves less than 10%. All things considered, this is basically sideways chop, especially when Bitcoin were down quite a bit this month, and then most alts have been down quite a bit. So the way I see this, as long as this range gets defended, around that 20 cents level gets defended, I will keep holding this. So practically speaking, let's say on a daily time frame, we have this absolute low that we cannot break below. That's 18 cents. And recently we had these two lows, so 19.2 cents and then 19.6 cents. Since this daily candle hasn't breached this recent high at 22 on the bounce, I don't want to say this is necessarily going to do this. So I don't think this is the level I want to use. I want to use this one to be conservative. So on a daily time frame, as long as we stay above 19 cents, it's a hold for me. If it gets below 19 and closes below 19 on daily, I'm going to have to rethink this. But so far, pretty much just chop on World Liberty. So I continue to hold a large bag of World Liberty, no leverage, just spot. I don't know when this will pump. It'll probably take some more time as they are clearly just letting people sell into the 20 cents range from all the public sale investors. I don't know how long that will take. But again, World Liberty hasn't released any of the catalysts yet. They have the app, they have the lending side, and USD1 in terms of supply for the stablecoin hasn't grown at all. They haven't done any deals after TGA. So just gotta have patience on this one. Lastly, we have Aster. So I covered Aster on the last live stream. And here is our coverage right here. This live stream 7 days ago. In summary, I think Aster is not a better perpdex exchange by any means. It's not even like top 5. It's pretty clunky.
Where are we at? Where are we at? Hey, we made the money. I need to check and see what the payout structure is right quick, and then I'm going to take y'all on a journey to Never Never Land. Okay, it's $4 all the way up until 11th place. It starts making a big difference. First takes 104th. If anybody's watching, now you know. And cut the stream, going on an adventure.